4th and Broadway meet. And when we're getting away from ourselves and going out on our own, music calls us home, and we're looking for the answer everywhere we
I found Nashville to be a place we could come and see some of the best singers, best songwriters, best players in the world. So I thought a long time ago I'd start coming down here and spend a little bit of time down here. That became a little more time. I bought a place down here and just met some of the greatest people. My management's now here. I have a place here, shared some great food, some great times, played some great songs with a lot of great people. And just even walking around the streets, it feels not only like a great town, but one of those premier great American cities. Just like everyone up here is kind of, I just look at this as a great representation of America right here. I really do.
going out on our own. Music calls us home, and we're looking for the answer everywhere we go. We know it won't be long, 'cause music calls us home. Standing in the circle here alive, unbroken all this time. We can bring another song to life tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to need that Jimmy Dickens level of microphone. Anyway, hello and thank you so much. I am so proud today to be part of this, first of all, this beautiful day that they're talking about, and just to be up here with all these folks that have got their names here in the Walk of Fame. And this is a wonderful town for me. I'm born and raised in Tennessee, as they said, and it's great to be married to the mayor and be in love with the governor. Anyway, I've had a wonderful life in this city, certainly, and I started coming here when I was just a kid, when my uncle Bill Owens and I used to save up enough money to get a tank of gas and any old trap car we could get to drive from East Tennessee to Nashville, long before I moved here in 1964. And of course, even as early as that, Tootsie's Orchid Lounge was just a place where we would go. She was right back to the Ryman where we worked, and then even after I moved here. But people say, well, what was Tootsie like? I never met her. I said, well, she was the kindest person in the whole wide world. She was a cross between Miss Kitty on Gunsmoke and Mother Teresa. Seriously, she was. Her heart was so good, and she fed me as well as all the others that she took care of. She was just a dear person, and I think it's wonderful that they've honored her. And, of course, Ernest Tubb, I loved him. We used to sit at Tootsie's together. It's amazing how everybody in the world, when I was just a kid, I would just be in awe of all the people there. And I was little, and you'd think, well, how did they let a kid in a bar? She didn't give me beer, but she did give me food. But everybody said, this is not a bar. This is a lounge. This is Tootsie's Orchid Lounge. And it was kind of like the Orchid Green Room. All the stars waited, backstage. And, of course, now the mayor called it a honky-tonk. And so did Kid Rock. But it's a honky-tonk. Anyway, so, but I used to sit with Ernest Tubb, and we would talk. He was a dear, dear person. And his son that got up here, I thought, man, talk about feeling old. I knew him when he was just a little boy. I looked at him and I said, oh my Lord, don't tell me you're him. But anyhow, it just strikes me in a pure place in my heart and in my soul to know that I am part of this wonderful city and all the wonderful things that, that have, been here. And of course, Kid Rock, we're happy to have you no matter how much trouble some say you cause. You ain't that bad. We were backstage a while ago, and we were taking a picture with the governor, and somebody said, oh, get over there and put Dolly in the middle, get the rose between two thorns. I said, I don't know about the governor, but I know he's thorny. But he's a great great talent, and we're happy to have him here. They have some of all kinds of people here, and looking out here, seeing all my buddies here that's followed me around through the years, and of course Charlie. I love being with Charlie. People ask me all the time, "What's Charlie like?" I said, "Well, everything good you've ever heard about anybody, that's what Charlie is." I love working with him. We've had an opportunity to work together, but he is the funniest and the purest and the kindest and the sweetest person. So it's just a great honor for me to be part of all of that. So I think that's all the ones besides me, ain't it? Did I cover us all? Anyway, thank you so much for having me. I'm so glad I wore my pants and my shirt that comes up because they're going to be shooting down at me. So anyway, I'm going to get over there and get my start. And thank you so much.
Dolly Parton.